Alright, we are back with NBA Jam Tournament Edition. This is a game I played once, because a friend rented it for his Super Nintendo. I am obviously playing the PlayStation version, which was made by Iguana UK for Acclaim. They also handled the Sega Saturn port. This game wound up being on so many different systems, though. I think it's like on, if you count the arcade version that was made by Midway, there are 10 versions of this game. It was on everything, even the Game Gear and Game Boy. The funny thing is, the Atari Jaguar version is apparently the best one, which was by High Voltage Software. It's kind of crazy, but again, we're going to be playing the PS1 version here and see how it goes. That is one heck of a jam to start, though. I love this music. I like this game. We're going to be having a good time here. The only question is, am I going to run out of things to say, even though this is a 20-minute vid? Tag mode, that is where if I pass the ball to a teammate, if it was on, I would take control of that teammate. We're going to leave it off. We're only going to be player one. We're going to leave on the idiot boxes because those are hint boxes. And remember, in the 90s, if you want to know something, you're an idiot. Hotspots, power-up icons on. We're not going to turn on juice mode. That's turbo mode. We're not going to have 2 times, 3 times, or 4 times game speed. It's fine at normal speed. It's still pretty fun. It's still pretty fast. It is a good time.
Welcome to NBA Jam!
That is so hype. We're going to be picking my favorite team growing up, and that would be none other than the Indiana Pacers. Reggie Miller, Rick Smits, and... oh, I don't remember McKee's first name. Is it Jimmy or James? I think it is. I don't know.
Pacers versus
Look,
Jam.
I didn't pick the best sports teams growing up as a kid as my favorites. Cubs, Blues, Pacers. I got a couple of championships out of them. Not you guys yet, Indiana. Oh, they were so close last year, and it hurt to see their star player get hurt in Game 7. Oh, well. Maybe in another 25 years. Any case, yeah, I'll be playing as Reggie Miller for the first quarter. We're going to be able to substitute him out and switch as we go. Shoot buttons are triangle and square. Pass buttons are circle and cross. For the tip-off here coming up, we are going to be able to control our guy by making him jump with the shoot button. And we're not going to win the tip, though. But that's okay. Like the boxes said, we can make our partner teammate pass to us with the circle or X buttons, or make him shoot by pressing square or triangle. Right there, he gave us the pass, and we got the first bucket of the game. We've won. It's over.
Excuse me.
The one thing about this game that is really obvious is that it's pretty fast in motion and definitely arcade-like, and that is what makes this game so much fun. Like the simulations at this time, they were starting to get there because NBA Live 95 had come out, but this was a good time in its own right. Anyway, shh.
Malone! Excuse me! Stockton grabs the rebound!
Boom shakalaka indeed. Oh, that was a good line. And Tim Kitzrow, the play-by-play commentator slash voice actor, does a great job delivering so many memorable lines like that. He's on fire. Kaboom that you heard. It's like... it's amazing how memorable these games were. Oh, by the way, I stepped on a power-up icon. That said B on it. That is a bomb that will knock down everybody that's not the person that stepped on it, including your teammate. So you gotta be careful about that. Oh, going for a hotspot shot. And unfortunately we missed it. But I can tell you right now, if you take a shot on that star icon with the number on it, whatever the number says, if that ball goes in, you will get that many points. So in this mode, since it's only for exhibition for both this and the power-up icons, that's how many points you're going to get. And I think it's pretty cool. And I wish Rick Smits would have made that shot, but nope. It's all up to Reggie Miller here. Oh, now we're losing. You got to be kidding me. But it's okay. We made the first basket. We're going to win. Oh, right there, that power-up icon has an F on it. Now we're on fire. Usually you have to make 3 baskets in a row to do that. But again, with that, it's an instant one. And that's going to make things a little easy for us in the early going here, if we don't let the other team score, because then you lose the on fire status. 7-point shot. You bet. There you go. Oh, man. It's just... NBA Jam was always a fun time, but it's not the best against the computer in certain aspects. You know what? Maybe I should get to that a little bit later. I don't want to be too negative on this game right now. I should talk about the power-up stuff, since we've already seen the F and the B. But there's other stuff like D for monster dunks. There's 3 for easier three-pointers. S and P for speed and power. T for a little bit of infinite turbo. It's really cool how this game just handles all that stuff. I wish this was in the tournament mode, though. It would have made this game so dang good. And I think we just found our thumbnail. Oh man, this game was such a good time playing it with a friend. It's so much better that way, in my opinion. And what I mean by that is either just you versus your buddy, or you and your buddy versus the computer, because at least that way you know, it's not just you getting eventually screwed over by the computer and the rubber band AI that this game has. And the PlayStation 1 version apparently has some worse rubber banding than, say, the Sega Saturn one. Or even the Japanese version of PS1 here. Because they fixed it for that, but not our original release in America. Oh well. After each quarter, you're allowed to substitute in players. You can even choose who you want to play as. Like, I could be Rick Smits now if I wanted, but his injury meter was a little high, just like Stockton's is there. And that is your fatigue meter. The higher it is, the less likely you're going to be able to make shots, but like I said with the computer, it rubber bands, so that doesn't matter, and you're going to see that in this second quarter. It's just, it's always, like I said, it's the one thing that holds NBA Jam back from being one of the greatest games of its era. It's still really good. Like, there's no doubt about that. And Tournament Edition might just be the best of all of the ones, and there were so many of these games, both by Acclaim and Midway. It's just that Midway had to change the name because after Tournament Edition here, Acclaim would win the rights to the name and pretty much leave Midway high and dry, and it's such a shame because these two companies did better when they were working together with this. I mean, case in point, Acclaim, they're not the best company in the world, but when they had a game that worked, they would just keep making it over and over. Unfortunately, when it comes to NBA Jam, they had like 6 or 7 different ones they made on their own after this, and none of them are even close to this level. Maybe the last NBA Jam was okay. I don't know on that. Oh, another bomb. We all got knocked down again. It's also frustrating because they got the on fire status, and you know they're going to use that to catch up. Because now it's like I'm doubly screwed. Yeah. Midway, on the other hand, they did, obviously, Jam, Tournament Edition in the arcades. And in their next one, they'd actually handle the arcade and console ports. It was NBA not Showtime. Showtime was the 4th. Hang Time was the 3rd one. And that one was pretty good, too. That one was on the N64, and that version was also a good game that I would recommend. Not the PlayStation 1 version, though. I think that one had slowdown, or it had some issue with it. But again, it doesn't really matter. It was just, in both cases, though, like Hang Time, Showtime, and then, oh man, they made one more after that, and I can never remember the name of it. It's something silly that has a Z on the name, though. I know that. Hoops. That's it. Hoops. Yeah, whatever. By then it was the 2000s, and everything had to have a Z on the end of the name. Oh, it's funny how these decades work, and you can tell what's what. Oh, we really need to get some shots going down. But yeah, see, that's the thing. Even there, we're on fire and we're missing shots because the rubber banding's in full effect because we got to too big of a lead. I don't remember if it, like, turns itself down. It sure doesn't feel like it right now, though. Maybe if we let them get a little too close, then we can slow it down. Because, really, the thing about this game is when you get ahead too much, like I said, the computer makes the shots. So what you want to do is if you get a decent lead, but not a big one, is just start running around with the ball for a 24-second shot clock violation. And that's just... It's like it's so against the spirit of the game. I don't know why you do that. Arcades I can understand because, you know, again, they were quarter crunchers. They wanted to steal your money. But the home console version's doing that? I mean, come on. Oh, they're making everything this quarter, too, and we're still ahead. The sound in this game is really good, though, by the way, if you haven't noticed. But what's funny is the PlayStation 1 version might not beat the Sega Saturn one on it, because you listen to the Sega Saturn version, sound is much more crisp. It's kind of like how I'm talking on an XLR mic right now, and hold up a minute. I actually recorded a 5-second clip of me on the Blue Yeti, so... And this is what I sound like here on the Blue Yeti. So, I mean, you can still understand what I'm saying, but at the same time, it's a little more muffled than the XLR mic. Thank you there, Blue Yeti demonstration. And believe me, I had to fiddle around with the settings. It's been so long since I've recorded with that thing. Oh, man. I still use it for streams, though, occasionally on Discord. But, not the best thing for voice acting in 2025. But look at that. Look at that. I've made all of 6 shots the whole game. And the player 1 for their team has made 7 on their own. The only reason we're winning right now is because of those hotspot shots. Oh, it's time to be Rick Smits with his little crazy bowl haircut. I always liked the Pacers back in the day. They were never going to win anything, but man, they were just one of those teams that were fun to watch. Other team I remember sort of liking back in those days were the San Antonio Spurs. I definitely they got better. The Spurs definitely got better. They won like 5 championships in 15 years in a stretch there. But that was like 99 to 2013 or something. Pacers, though, nah. They made the NBA Finals. Oh, by the way, the AI can break if you keep swinging enough and you don't keep swinging at them. That's kind of funny to see. But yeah, the Pacers, they made it to the finals in 2000, lost to the Lakers, and then last year, oh, that one hurt, because they got the Game 7 and their star player got injured in it, and that pretty much sealed the deal right there. And the not Seattle Supersonics won the championship in Oklahoma. Oh well, it's not like I don't mind them. Don't really have too many teams in the NBA I dislike. It is funny watching the Knicks fail, though. I'm just going to say right now. There are those teams with those arrogant fan bases, man, that never seem to win anything, and then when they get the slightest little bit of momentum, they think they're an NBA Jam computer opponent here. New York Knicks, Toronto Maple Leafs are another. It's like, yeah. Might be the one team that's worse than the Blues when it comes to winning championships. I guess Vancouver's not that great either, but yeah, they'll probably get one eventually. I like how we're not even talking about the game right now because, come on, it's an arcade basketball game and it's really good. But it's also kind of cheap in spots. We already talked about all the different versions of the games that would come out. Like, okay, with Acclaim, they made NBA Jam Extreme, which was a 3D-ish kind of game for this. It was 2v2. And then they'd make a lot of NBA Jam games that were kind of like sort of simulations, but not really, and they weren't that good. And then their last NBA Jam game before they were going bankrupt, it's like, that one was fun-ish, but it was kind of like, by then, Electronic Arts had made the NBA Street games. So it's just, And I'm sure the name changes for Midway hurt their games, too.
Excuse me.
It's just funny, though, because it's like, you see games that are a staple, and then all of a sudden they just go away. NBA Jam was kind of there. I mean, you know this channel, we do Mega Man stuff, and that's another one that it was like you'd see a game to 3 every freaking year, and then nowadays it's been, what, one new one in the last 15? Ah, man. I think Electronic Arts were the group that got the license for this. Oh, there you go. Good job there, me as Rick Smits. You did a great job getting that bomb. Also note again that because the game did get close, we're starting to get to make these shots a little more often again. But now we're so far ahead, I bet it's going to start to turn the tide in the fourth quarter. Then we just have to hope we can hold on. It's kind of funny because of that catch-up AI in the original NBA Jam when I was playing it on the Super Nintendo. Even the teams that weren't supposed to be good, like Minnesota and Dallas back then, they would all of a sudden become world beaters, 6-time champion Chicago Bulls nonsense, making every shot to come back and get you right at the end. Absolutely ridiculous how this game worked. Another boom shakalaka. Don't worry, there's just one more quarter left. Like, for me, this game is just a good time. But it's one of those games you play for like 2-3 hours with a friend or something, or even on your own, and then you're just like, yeah, you know what, I'm good, and then you don't play it for another few months. That's basically how it always went. Oh, sure, just keep stealing the ball from me and draining shots like they're nothing. Freaking cheaters. Gotta be Reggie Miller, though, for the final quarter. That's not even a question at this point. The other thing about the AI, apparently, in the PlayStation game is they love goaltending. And what that means is when the shot's coming down, if you block it, it'll be an instant basket. It's just so many things about the PlayStation 1 version are apparently off. I didn't run into a ton of that in this, though. Like, the injury meters are supposed to be way up there, too, but I didn't see that much either. Maybe it was just because I was doing an exhibition and not the tournament mode. Oh, this is going to be a close one. This is going to be a real close one because of this, I bet. We need another hotspot shot and fast. And we don't need to do that. Maybe we should just... The other thing I should just be doing is running around. But like I said, that's just not how I like playing these games. But it's like, that's what you have to do, or otherwise this crud happens. Man, I don't remember how far I got in the SNES version of the original on this. I know I got somewhat far enough. Like, maybe I beat, like, half the teams, and I was just like, yeah, nah, I'm good. I don't know, I'm trying to think of it, because, again, Midway, they were known mostly for NBA Jam, but they also got some popularity with the NFL Blitz games back in the day. Those I never played, and same for, what else did they do? NHL Hits and, oh, I know they made an MLB one. Slugfest? That sounds right. But nah, by then I was just like, no thanks. I think I was mostly into the sim ones then, because that era, the PS2 era, when they were doing that stuff, that's when Madden was actually really good. And then you had the NFL 2K stuff. I don't think I ever got a chance to play that. Man, I wish I would have, though, because I'm sure those were good, too. Like, I know sports games in this chat. There's probably not going to be a lot of people on here that have played a ton of sports games. You guys are mostly platformer fans, I'd imagine. But me, I had no problem picking up and playing sports games as a kid. Picked up some real bad ones. Some of them by Acclaim. Like, they made a lot of the WWF games in the Super Nintendo. Those were kind of fun, though. You know what? I shouldn't be mocking those ones so bad, because those ones actually got better with every version. I always like the choke noises in the games like Royal Rumble and Raw, where they're going... You can kind of hear that when they're getting knocked down. Oh, by the way, we kind of broke the AI again. You okay there? Oh, I wish I would have done that. Also, them losing the ball there was the shot clock resetting. That's not how it's supposed to work. Oh man, this game isn't very sim-like. Go figure. Oh, I'm on fire. And there you go. I think we got this one wrapped up. And I'm pretty much wrapped up with the commentary on this. We're going to take this W to the fridge, and we are going to enjoy it. This was a good time. I am glad I got to play this one. Oh, would I want to go through and actually play against the computer all the way through, though? Probably not. Like I said, 2-3 hours, and I've had my fill. Even just one game of this was like, oh yeah, this is why this game drives me nuts sometimes. Without the hotspots, I think we would have got blown the heck out. Oh, can we make one more basket before it ends? Probably not. I bet they can. Well, let's try. 3 seconds left. We're going to win by 15 or more. Just 15. But you know what? Pacers win. Good job, guys. We got it. We set the pace. I mean, my first impressions are the same. Well, I guess that'd be my second impressions. It's NBA Jam. And again, NBA Jam is one of the best, especially Tournament Edition. That's probably the best version of the game between either of the two companies, between all the games they made. So, yeah, you're getting a winner. But, again, oh, for crying out loud, they made 33 shots to our, let's see here, 9. That can't be right. I had to have made more than 9 shots. Yeah, there's no way because of that score. Okay, there's something off. I'm guessing they're saying when I was playing as them and not when the computer was. Yeah, game over, man. Okay, NBA Jam Tournament Edition from me. That is totally going to be getting a B-. At least on the PlayStation 1. You put it on the Sega Saturn, you might bump it up. Because it's just that catch-up AI ruins some of the aspects of this game, and it's just, oh, it could have been so great, but it's just really good. And really good is still a great time for a launch lineup title like this. Highly recommend it. Definitely, you can see all the teams there. This game was just the right game in the right era. They don't make too many more like this, and I kind of wish they would, but now it's just mostly, you know, sim stuff with microtransactions. I have not played too many sports games once the HD era hit, and that was 2005. So yeah, 20 years without doing too much of this. Rockets were the NBA champions, by the way. But yeah, I think we're good here. In any case, next time we are going to... Oh, wait a minute, what's this? I think I'm going to pass on that one this time. Next time, though, we are going to be going from one court to another. Tennis, anyone? Maybe it could be a better one than this, though. Oh boy.